This guy named WolfieKti is worse than Johnny Somali. In this video, he tried to join another creator's interview without permission. When he was respectfully rejected, he came back with a fire extinguisher and disrupted the entire interview. Is reckless behavior like this really so easy to get away with that people nowadays don't even hesitate to do such things? In another video, which has become his trademark for harassing content, he goes to fast food chains with items like ice, dolls, or other random things. Without permission, he dumps them straight into the fryer and then runs away.
What tacos at the egg roll? Hey!
The old man, I'm not sure if he's the manager or a staff member, looked so confused and upset, like he was thinking, what just happened? Sadly, this isn't the first time Wolfie has done something like this. This is also one of his actions that has been widely criticized all over the internet, where he was seen grabbing a doll and all of a sudden entering a restaurant kitchen without permission and throwing it into their fryer.
Don't try to blame me, yeah. Trying to be shady, yeah. Real niggas doing real things. On site, everywhere I be. Trippy ass look in front of me. Riding through the straight, look at me. I'ma ride through stone face. Only one thing I wanna say. We ain't not the same, how we.
Look at how he climbed onto someone's personal property like this, with no fear of the consequences. If you watch this video until the end, you'll see behavior so outrageous in the name of content creation that it will undoubtedly boil your blood. In this particular clip, the individual walks into a Taco Bell, approaches an unsuspecting girl, and slaps the food right out of her hands for no apparent reason, then runs away laughing. In another segment, he visits a shoe store, pretends to browse, and asks the staff to bring him a different size. When the employee, likely underpaid and overworked, diligently returns with the new pair, he abruptly leaves the store, recording the entire scene from outside to humiliate them further. It's baffling and deeply upsetting to witness such disrespect toward people who are often working minimum wage jobs, already under significant pressure just to make ends meet. What makes it even more infuriating is that this individual appears to thrive on this kind of disruptive, harassing behavior, earning an estimated $10,000 a month from his so-called content.
Court paperwork, Smith is a self-proclaimed troll, posting pranks on social media to cash out a monthly check anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 for his content.
The bigger question is, why do people like this feel entitled to disturb and humiliate others in their pursuit of online fame? And perhaps even more concerning, why is this type of content rewarded with millions of views and financial success? It's a sad reflection of how certain audiences celebrate harmful behavior instead of holding creators accountable. 27-year-old Charles Smith, aka WolfieKti, was arrested on Saturday by Mesa police after posting a video of himself spraying food at a Walmart in Arizona with insect killer, and throwing cake from the 7th floor down to people sitting and walking by in the name of pranks. I'm telling you all, mark my words, if the government doesn't create stronger laws against these streamers, the day isn't far when they'll start killing people with their actions. The charges he received, which I'll explain later, are nothing compared to what he has done. What you just saw is only one of many serious incidents. One of his most shocking incidents, whether scripted or real, crosses a serious line in my opinion. If it was real, it's an especially egregious example of his harmful behavior. In this particular video, he approaches a person and asks for a lift. When the individual politely declines, he suddenly charges at them aggressively. The person, visibly terrified, starts running for their life, completely shaken by the situation. This kind of behavior is deeply troubling, and I believe it's essential for the black community to take a stand against individuals like him. Such antics not only harm the people directly involved, but also perpetuate harmful stereotypes and feed negative perceptions. People like him, through their reckless and insensitive actions, contribute to the stigma and harassment that many black individuals face. It's unfair that the actions of one person can reflect poorly on an entire community. By creating and sharing such disturbing content under the guise of entertainment, he's not only harming his victims, but also damaging the reputation of those who share his background. And this is a call to action for everyone, especially within the black community, to condemn and distance themselves from this kind of behavior. It's important to show that this individual does not represent the values or character of the community as a whole, and to hold people like him accountable for their actions.
Social media has got people doing crazy things out here.
Pranks should be actually funny. Like, if it's like hurting others in the process, like, why would you do that?
Obviously, it's all for money, fame, clout, and recognition, since people don't seem to appreciate good content like this one they're watching right now. Guys, like this video and subscribe to the channel to prove me wrong, and comment your thoughts. I promise I will try to reply every comment.
Not being censored there at all, because I mean he's raking in anywhere from 1 million to 20 million views on some of his Instagram reels here.
For these actions, people have now started comparing him to Johnny Somali.
Hey everyone, I don't know what this guy is on. He's probably on some major crack or something. Look at what he's doing. But anyway, this guy got arrested, and he kind of reminds me of Johnny Somali. He's the guy who caused a lot of problems in Japan and Korea, and now he's facing jail time in Korea soon. I think the trial will be in March, but anyway, this guy too, he's going to get jail time because he caused so much trouble in the US.
I'm sorry guys, but I might let some of you down with this comment. I'm not taking Johnny's side, but I believe he is even worse than Johnny Somali. Why? Because at least Johnny never did something that could potentially kill anyone. But remember that video I showed you first, where he was spraying insecticide on the fruits. Think about how much damage he could have caused with that.
Police say Smith did try undoing his wrong 10 minutes after the incident when his followers called him out on it. Police say Smith grabbed some of the produce, put it in a cart, and wheeled it to the back of the store. Walmart tells us they trashed about $930 worth of food and sanitized the area, but it's unclear if any shoppers took the contaminated food home.
On Twitter, Tony Lane posted an update about his arrest saying, "The man who sprayed pesticide on produce and rotisserie chickens at a Mesa Walmart has been arrested. He's facing charges for introducing poison, criminal damage, endangerment, and theft. Do you think the charges are severe enough? Someone could have died from his actions." I am 1000% in agreement with you. I just saw a little trailer of what he has done. In the next videos, you will definitely say he should be charged with attempted murder because of his actions in the name of pranks. In this video, he was throwing a birthday cake at people from almost the 5th floor. If anyone had been hit, the consequences could have been much worse, as throwing something from that height can hit you with the force of a solid brick.
Somebody's birthday today. Who's gonna get a cake?
Look at these guys' reactions. How terrified they are. Actions like this can easily cause someone to suffer a sudden heart attack due to the sheer panic and fear they induce. Imagine being on the receiving end of such a reckless act. Oh, and he was cowardly enough not to confront people for his actions. When one of the guys tried to confront him, he ran away like a coward and fled the scene immediately. I'm thankful to the Mesa Police Department for taking these incidents seriously and arresting him as soon as possible. Going through all his actions really makes you think. If he hadn't been arrested, things could have gone horribly wrong.
Smith is now facing multiple charges, including a felony for messing with produce at a Walmart in Mesa Thursday.
But many people are not happy with the charges he is facing, because for the kind of actions he has done, the charges are nothing compared to what he actually deserves. He could potentially get away easily. Well, that's true for sure. As I said earlier, if the government doesn't make strict laws against these incidents, it will become uncontrollable soon. People won't be scared to do all this just to make a lot of money, and they'll get away with facing minimum punishment and enjoying long-term benefits. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me.